my channel. Basically, I'm going to be giving you guys an update on literally like everything I've been feeling and what you guys can expect if you're planning to diet or do any kind of nutrition to lose weight or anything like that. This is kind of what you can expect. So far, I've lost about 20 pounds. I'm sitting at 183 pounds. I started at 199, if that's 20 pounds. I don't know. I lost a little bit of weight. But so far, how I've been feeling, I do have my days where my moods are a little bit lower because my calorie cycle. Some days I can have 150 carbs. Maybe the next day I can have like only 75. So I do see my mood change or a lot when I can't have as many carbs. You know, my body runs off of carbs. I feel like I can survive off of carbs. And I eat protein for the rest of my life, I'll be good. I don't like protein. I don't like chicken. I don't like any kind of meats that isn't fried. So having just cooking everything healthy and how I don't like it. One thing I will say though, I haven't craved any like actual like foods or any like fried foods because I've been looking up a lot of like macro friendly recipes that have really like helped me on this diet, so I don't crave Cane's. I don't crave any like these fast food joints. If anybody craves any fast food joint, I don't know if anybody just craves like going out, like I don't know, but I don't really crave any foods because I've gotten so used and so good at like, I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm Gordon Ramsay or anything, but I'm saying like I've gotten to the point where I can just go in the kitchen, I can cook something, and I'm like satisfied with that. Like I don't crave going out, which is pretty good on my part. I will say if you are going to be planning to diet, it is a need. Like it is a need. It's like you guys need to know how to like cook your own foods, because if you don't, like you're screwed, or you're just gonna end up going to Snap Kitchen or any like meal prep company or like that's in your area, and you're gonna spend like hundreds of dollars like every week, you know, trying to like get those macro friendly foods that are they taste good, but they also you're gonna hurt your pockets. Just you save so much money just going to HEB or whatever store that's in your state or your neighborhood. Next, I will say I've been needing to drink a lot of water. I think I've said it before. My coach is Damien Patrick, and I'm not gonna show like the training plan or anything because obviously it is personal, and I did pay for this, so I'll also like legally I can't show anything. So, but I can't tell you some things. Like he has me drinking 1.5 gallons of water each day. I kind of just stick to 1 gallon. I think 1 gallon is enough for me right now. Everything that he has me doing. So my macros are basically 200 grams of protein. My carbs actually range from 75 grams to 200, and and my fats range from 80 to 90 grams. And it is actually really important to hit these macros consistently and close to actually see progressive weight. I did have come to a point where I was sitting at about 185 for 185 pounds for about two or 3 weeks. And honestly, this is where I was telling one of my friends that it's actually really good to have a coach, because if I didn't have a coach and I'm seeing my weight stay at like 185, I'm like, dang, okay, I guess it's time to drop my macros right now. Like, keep in mind, are still pretty like low. I'm sitting around like 2,300 right now. About 17 weeks out from my first competition, and like me seeing that, if I was coaching myself, I'd be like, dang, like I'm not seeing any more progress right now. I think I need to drop my calories again. And basically, when I sent a progress picture to my coach, he looked at me and he looked at the picture and he was like, he basically said like, hey, you're doing fine right now. The only reason the scale isn't moving down is because while you're cutting, you're still gaining muscle. And I did see myself gaining muscle in certain areas. I'm like, oh, okay, like, yeah, that makes sense. But like I said, if I didn't have him as coach, I would have freaked out and I would have messed up my progress by just cutting my macros too low, which would have cost me muscle. I would have lost muscle cutting my weight down, or my macros down like too low, like too quick. It has to be really slow and micro changes and not like big changes. And as a coach, that's one thing that I do need to know. And as a coach, you can always like learn new things. I'm not the best coach. I'm not the best person for nutritional advice. I'm like a sponge. I'm still learning. There's still like a lot of things that I don't know. And I can say that proudly because any coach that says that they know everything doesn't, you know, and like run away from them. But that's it for like my macros. I am doing, I'm splitting my cardio up. So 3 days a week, I'm doing Stairmaster with I think 3.5 incline, and 3 on the speed as well. And then for 3 other days, I'm gonna be doing, I am doing Stairmaster. So I split it up 3 and 3. And my actual training, I'm doing push-pull leg split right now. So the first 3 days will be low rep, a lot of weight, and the next 3 days will be lighter weight, a lot of volume, and just kind of split it up like that. And I do notice in the gym with me having like lower macros that my energy is definitely going like definitely like goes lower. And I do know that I kind of rely on pre-workout most days to kind of get me through the workout. But I have a kind of like a I would say for like pre-workout for me, it's a double-edged sword, meaning like I can take the pre-workout, like I'll smash the workout, and then I have like bad anxiety. I don't know if you guys get that later. I don't know if I'm the only one that has bad anxiety afterwards. Like, it's bad. So I just resort to doing like half a scoop of pre-workout. And I'm just trying to make sure that I'm actually finishing my workouts and not like just half doing them, because that's not what I want to do to act. And that's pretty bad if I'm like, I always just think to myself like, do I want to be my best 17 weeks out, or do I just want to half-ass these workouts and just look like poop? Like, that always gets me to finish the whole workout, go hard. So I kind of have that mindset, like, if I'm not going to finish the workout, I'm not going to do it correctly, I shouldn't be here at all. Or if I'm not in the right mindset, I'll just come back later. So on this prep, I did find out that when you are cutting, usually you do start lacking in certain minerals. So it is good to keep some. It's telling you that you want minerals. Well, the body needs minerals. So if you take your minerals while eating like good on your diet, that's another way that you won't crave anything, is making sure you're getting your minerals, so you won't have those signals sent to your brain saying that, hey, I'm hungry, because you're not hungry, you just need minerals. So that's a good thing to do, is to make sure you have minerals. This is, like I said, this is just calcium and magnesium. The better one to take is multi-minerals, because the multi-minerals has every single mineral in it, and not just 2 of them, not just 2 minerals like this. I will be taking in the future that I'm not currently taking right now, most likely, is dandelion root or some type of water, like a water weight pill. If there's one better than dandelion root, I will take it. But for right now, I'm saying that, like, present me right now is saying that in the future I will take dandelion root when I am closer to stepping on stage. And what that'll do just help get all like the sodium and water retention out of my body, so I can look as flat as I can on stage and not just be bloated. Alright guys, that's enough for this update. More fitness advice and nutrition tips coming soon. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video.